Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to see what tragic accident caused the ending of FANTOMWORK. At the end of video, I am going to reveal some hidden secret about FANTOMWORK. So watch this video till the end. Let's get started. Dan Short and his auto repair enterprise are the focus of the factual show FANTOMWORKS. Dan Short, a former trial pilot, foresee FANTOMWORKS growing to become a military-grade antique automobile maintenance firm. On the contrary, he is learning that absolutely nothing ever happens according to plan in his mission to make vintage automobiles better than modern. Following his time in the Army, Short took a choice to focus his entire existence on his love of vintage automobiles, which resulted in the establishment of FANTOMWORKS. The program chronicles Short and his associates as they carefully reconstruct some of the oldest and most valued cars in country. The entity is now the most important auto repair company in the nation. Character conflicts, extravagant expenditure, dissatisfied clients, and additional issues improve the excitement. Short is renowned for putting things close to the heart of the matter and not accepting for nothing that doesn't achieve the best possible results. Shooting for the TV series takes place at DRS Auto FantomWorks. This serves as a sophisticated repair center for ancient motor cars, vessels, airplanes, and artifacts. FANTOMWORKS creates on-screen and off-camera initiatives, a lot of which are constantly filmed across multiple displays at once. The car repair business is near the Old Dominion University campus on Hampton Avenue in Norfolk, Virginia. Swelling to 50,000 square feet, it's amongst the biggest automotive repair facilities in the whole country. The purchaser bears the whole cost of every single one of the restorations. One would think that after recreating several hundred older motor cars since its beginnings, FANTOMWORKS could account certain types of fantastic television. Velocity quickly became evident that the cable channel believes so by giving Dan Short and his teammates a reality television program of their own to create. FANTOMWORKS, thanks to all the muscle motor vehicles on display, seems similar to an antique automotive exhibit. This series operated for 8 seasons on the broadcaster and shortly earned a lot of acclaim. Guests attend their opponents from moment to occasionally, and each time they hold an event to raise money for military personnel. Each day, an array of magnificent vehicles and bikers make their way to the store. FANTOMWORKS is the brand name of the leading vehicle repair firm in the U.S. This delightful workplace was founded by Dan Short when he saw a 1967 Chevy Camaro. The widely recognized nameplate's initial production year, he fallen in infatuation with automotive. Dan proceeded on looking for this automobile, but like a lot of adolescents, he found himself unable to pay for the Chevy to be restored. Dan noticed he enjoyed working on car upon he worked out how to repair and fix the vehicle on his own initiative. Short served in the service before deciding to follow his affection of antique cars and build what would become a successful company. The reality TV program features Dan Short and his team of workers when they methodically regain some of the USA's most valuable hot rods, historic cars, and other vintage automobiles. The suspense that occurs on the television show is the element that gives it its amazing value. Something that happens in TV is authentic due to the fact that it isn't staged. The DRS Auto FantomWorks automobile dealership was functioning from 2013 as long as 2019. It originated in 2006. Despite this business had been prominent ahead of to develop it, its celebrity probably received advantages. Dan maintains collaborating with many of the original founders of the crew, rebuilding emotional and family heritage vehicles into exquisite show-quality autos. In 2013, FANTOMWORKS debuted its premiere on Velocity with its first broadcast. Dan and his collaborators made the TV series an important hit by resurrecting a Ford model automobile hot rod and a 1963 Chevy Roadster in the first episode. Both of these motor vehicles were very incredible, and everyone recognizes an executed correctly renovation. They started shooting again after this episode's strong scores. Dan's income improved substantially as he earned a lot more dollars afterwards the episode premiered. The crew's compensation increased as well, reflecting that they felt enthusiastic regarding what they had doing and loved launching the series. But in final moments, Season 9 was the last one to broadcast. In a press release, Dan stated feelings of sorrow at the program's cancellation, but accepted that operating in a parking lot offered some challenges. Frequently, equipment that was failing required them to use clean picks. They would frequently aim for a maximum of 6 days each week, according to Dan. He emphasized his sincere thanks for all those whom had assisted with the delayed process. In 2012, an individual filed a complaint towards Dan Short, arguing that he was involved in cheating. Dan felt compelled to make an appearance in court following his good name was damaged. 2014 found the court case's solutions, clearing Dan's reputation. To sum up it briefly, some people wanted to purchase a 1960 Ford Falcon and repair it. They said that although Dan told them it was going to cost some amount, he overestimated or exceeded the price. Dan Short encountered such things from start to finish. He gave the reasons for the team's program's discontinuation in a note posted on the website. Smith said that immediately as performance began, there was an increase of threefold in personnel turnover and a sharp rise in stage stress. Blood-sucking worms looking to drain off absurd wealth and assault against the company emerged out of nobody. He makes it clear that his views had something against his employees, who always behaved in the most courteous way, even in the face with multiple circumstances that were not initially expected in the descriptions of their jobs. The majority of them persevered for the longest time. This might be the reason why, when he made the decision to quit the program, everyone on the squad was so accepting of him. The crew's enthusiasm for creating automobiles was visible once again as the last scene of shooting arrived, and their spirits had lifted. During the FANTOMWORKS television series began, and after its outstanding run ends, life went on. Since starting the company in 2006, Short has focused on the repair and maintenance of a number of classic automobiles and motorbikes. Even though the concert is nearly finished, the crew seems to be reducing their pace anytime soon. Returns might potentially attract additional overseas viewers. It is definitely not simple to maintain ages-old autos. It's not only about working hard and throwing in long hours. Sometimes it might be really difficult to locate a certain portion. For certain clients, a number recognition machine is just not enough. They each have distinct preferences. The team at FANTOMWORKS goes far beyond by sometimes producing innovative components. The group enjoyed playing with the 3D printer once it was brought into the shop. The group's work extends beyond historic automobile refurbishing. The crew's primary focus is on sports automobiles, but they are very well capable of performing repairs on antique bikes. The crew can definitely make your vintage Harley seem brand new if that is your goal. The group had no trouble riding a variety of motorcycles. Because they'd served in military service before, Dan Short and his spouse have enormous amounts of admiration for those who serve. Every day, the FANTOMWORKS group goes further than usual to provide the greatest possible contribution to various veteran groups. FANTOMWORKS has created modified vintage muscle vehicles for the Injured Wheels Charity Initiative, which allows patients with disabilities and wounded soldiers to drive. They also host an annual car exhibition to help fund the project. The show has prizes and giveaways and is held in Virginia's Norfolk. FANTOMWORKS presented a number of akin to the completion episode. Many were concerned regarding the crew's ability to finish the job on date while adhering to the budget of the client. That TV program was quite thrilling. You could tell the whole thing that was happening on the show was true, in contrast to many other presentations featuring ancient cars. There were no studied dramatic situations in FANTOMWORKS. Occasionally, the correct item was unavailable in resources, and other times, the customers issued ridiculous demands. Still, the gang never gave up in the end. One may ask where the incredible vehicles that the FANTOMWORKS team fixes originate from. The FANTOMWORKS staff isn't looking for beaters or barn finds, in contrast to past car events. Conversely, all of the cars that are on exhibit at FANTOMWORKS are popular creations. Bring your car into the repair facility if you wish to undertake alterations to it. Over the course of the show, the organization collected a significant client base and continues to look for additional assignments to take on. Maybe that they'll work on your car after that. Give this video a thumbs up if you haven't yet so that you may be notified when we upload new content. You may subscribe to our YouTube channel and activate notifications by clicking the bell. I really appreciate your comment. I want to see you in the next flick.